Now from this pack. Declan Rice. Extremely player who you need to sign. Ball control, dribbling, and tight possession needs to be increased to 75 because of the dribbling just. Low pass needs to be at least 85. Defensive awareness, 85. Speed and acceleration. Acceleration needs to be at least 75, and speed needs to be at least 78, 80 if you manage. Then the rest you allocate on jumping and balance, and that's it. And then you'll have the perfect actually destroyer who can pass the ball. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to sign him firstly. Then later on I will sign the rest of the players as well. Berardi, I will skip Berardi because I have player of the week Berardi. Sorry, featured player Berardi, and if you sign him, he will do the job for you. You need to increase his ball control, dribbling, tight possession to be at least 85. Low pass needs to be at least 85 as well. Finishing needs to be around 80, and the rest you need to allocate on speed and acceleration with him. And you will have prolific winger who can play secondary striker as well, with all the skills as well. Rakitic, box-to-box midfielder. He lacks the speed. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession is already decent. Low pass, you can increase that to 87 with him. Finishing, you need to increase to 75 at least, and the rest you need to allocate on speed and acceleration because he has decent physical, decent balance, but he lacks speed. And honestly, I wouldn't turn the Rakitic that much to defensive side. I would actually use him as a little bit of offensive player. Hello, Iran. No, you cannot delete your old club. Buffon is exceptional goalkeeper for Division 4 matches, Division 5 matches, Division 3 matches even, and 3-star matches. You need to increase his reflexes as much as you can. Goalkeeping awareness needs to be at least 85. Catching and pairing needs to be around 80, but that's the biggest that you can get from Buffon. I don't believe that you can get more than, with the boost, 90 on him. Dante, build-up player. Terrible speed, terrible acceleration. You can increase his defensive awareness to at least 85, so you can allocate everything else on the speed, acceleration, and balance and stamina. But yeah, I wouldn't advise him. Nuno Sekiria is decent 3-star player. Even he could be good backup for Division 2 matches. Defensive awareness needs to be at least 75. Speed and acceleration needs to be close to 80. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession needs to be 75. And low pass and lofted pass as much as you can put higher. But yeah, this guy could be a decent backup for Division 2 matches. Jonathan Tah, on the other hand, is good build-up player. Speed is a little bit that he lacks, but physical contact and is exceptional. Balance with the ball is terrible, so he needs to be at least 60. Stamina is terrible. He cannot withstand playing the entirety of the match, so you need to increase stamina at least to 75. Defensive awareness needs to be at least 85, and the rest you will allocate on speed and acceleration on him. Iago Aspas is decent goal poacher. Ball control dribbling needs to be 83 on him. Finishing needs to be 85. Low pass is okay. Speed needs to be 80, and acceleration needs to be 82 with him. And you will have a decent small type player that can run as a secondary striker and score behind the players. But honestly, sign him as last resort, and that's it. Muniain is decent player, also decent for Division 2 matches. Oh yeah, I forget Iago Aspas is good for backup Division 1 matches. Ball control dribbling needs to be 85. Low pass needs to be around 82 because you will use him as a flanker. Lofted pass needs to be also increased. Finishing and curl is good, and the rest you need to allocate on speed and acceleration. Speed and acceleration needs to be around 82 tops. Physical contact, it needs to be 60, so he can take the ball from someone at least. Shelby, box to box, 3-star player, good for Division 3 and below matches, and for Division 3 matches. Ball control, dribbling, and tight possession needs to be around 80. Well, ball control and tight possession, dribbling as much as you can have it. Low pass needs to be at least 88. Lofted pass is going to be increased as well. With that, finishing, he has outside curls, but you don't need to increase finishing, maybe 65 because of the curls only. Speed and acceleration is terrible on him, so you need to allocate a lot of points there and play him as a center midfielder, not as a defensive midfielder, because he lacks defensive stats. And if you create him to be defensive, then you need to sacrifice finishing. So it's just what you want from him. And Coleman is decent fullback. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession needs to be around 75. Low pass and lofted pass needs to be around 85. Defensive awareness needs to be around 75, and the rest you need to allocate on his speed and acceleration. And he would be good backup for, even good starter for Division 2 matches. He will not be that great for Division 1 matches. Exceptional player for Division for 3-star and even 4-star teams. So yeah. So from this pack, I would advise signing Declan Rice as a first pick, and then as a second pick, I would advise Jonathan Tah, Muniain, Rakitic, and Berardi, and Iago Aspas. So those 6 players I would advise for you to sign if you want to go to Division 1. These players can be a backup for those matches. Even Declan Rice can be a first team player. But everything else, no. I will sign this Declan Rice, so I can develop him to put him right now in the first team. And I will show you